Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to episode number 2 of Biome Builds. So guys, first off, I want to thank you so much for the support on episode 1, the swamp biome. And now let's go ahead and get started on the desert biome, which is going to be episode number 2. So as far as the whole write a comment about what biome you want to do next, that wasn't probably the most organized way I could have done it. So for now on, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It was really difficult for me to decide what biome to go with because I'm pretty sure every single biome in the game was written about in the comment section. So I was like, what do I even choose? So what I'm going to do from here on out is actually put a straw poll in the description of each video, and you can click that and you can vote on the next biome. I'll give like 3 or 4 options for episode 3. So go down there, vote at the end of the video or whenever you want, and that will be the most votes on that poll will be the next biome that's going to be covered. So anyway, let's get into the desert biome today. So with the desert biome, again, not a whole lot of materials to work with here. So I went with sandstone stairs, smooth sandstone. I did a little bit of wood. I know you can't find wood in the desert, but that's just something that I take a couple of blocks that you're not necessarily going to find. And obviously, we used like the cactus and a little bit of grass here and there, and that was pretty much it. Pretty minimal resources for this, obviously, because the desert is a pretty desolate area in terms of biomes. So the whole idea that I went for on this build was something simple, but I wanted to kind of do a oasis theme, right? So I got a little bit of inspiration from the TV show Avatar. So a really popular show. I'm sure many of you have heard of it before. And there's like this one episode where they have kind of like this oasis in the middle of a desert. And that was kind of what I got inspiration from a little bit. So in the middle of this build that I'm creating right now is going to be kind of like a little ice patch thing, like a little ice statue. And it's supposed to represent some sort of like never melting ice, and that kind of like makes it like the oasis in the middle of the desert, because it's like, why is there just like a random piece of ice in the middle of the desert? It just like doesn't fit at all. But that was kind of like the idea that I wanted to go with. Like, it's something that's abnormal, but it kind of like is like a beacon in the middle of the desert, I guess. So that's something that I want to do. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. And as far as the rest of the build, we kind of have this building behind it. It's really simple, honestly. It's just basically like a square of sandstone, and I just kind of put some random stairs in the wall and things like that to make it a little bit more detailed. Added like some small windows and like a little flapping door in the front, or whatever you call those, like in like saloons and stuff like that. So I did something like that, kind of gave it like a little saloon theme on the interior, but it's still based around survival. And then we just kind of have this front area with some patches of grass. We got a couple of trees and some cactus, and then like a little Sooner wagon. So that's like pretty much it for this build, right? It's pretty simple. Again, for these biome builds, I'm trying to go with stuff that you could build in like 20 minutes. The house part of it itself, it's not really a house, but like the structure of it, that would probably be built in survival in like 15 minutes if you have all the materials like ready to go. So on the interior, I put beds, I put chests, I put furnaces, I put all the essential stuff for survival. I'm going to be doing that for every single biome in the series. And that's kind of like what I did for this build. Again, pretty simple. Kind of have this wall going around the edge, kind of like a little fence border thing. And, I kind of just made some random designs on that. But this one's pretty simple, right? First episode on Swamp, we kind of had this little like swamp-themed house, kind of like a little bunker in the middle of the swamp. This one's going to be a little bit different, and I think it's pretty simple. So that's kind of like the whole theme of this. It's just like simple builds in a biome using the blocks that you'll find in a biome. And, honestly, this has been a lot of fun recording these first 2 episodes. So hopefully it'll just keep growing from here. So thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of Biome Builds. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget, I should say. Make sure you remember. Don't forget to leave a vote in the straw poll as to what biome you'd like to see next. And guys, it's been Dan Langs. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like rating if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you very soon for episode number 3. Peace out.